Good morning, Southeast Polk, and welcome to the very last episode of this year's On the Rise podcast. We are your hosts and seniors at Southeast Polk. My name's Cale Julander.
My name's Aaron Estel.
I'm Parker Strawn.
And we have some very entertaining things for you guys this episode.
On today's episode of the podcast, we have an interview with our very own Superintendent Dr. Halupnik. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
So today we have a series of questions to get to know you a little better.
Sounds like fun.
First thing we got, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
That's a great question. I think you can't go wrong with the golden rule. I mean, treat other people like you want to be treated. But one of the things that my parents always said to me was work hard and have fun. And I think that's something that's really stuck with me in everything that I've done because, you talk a lot about that balance. You got to work hard, but you also have to blow off some steam and have fun too.
All right. What's your favorite local restaurant and your go-to order?
Ooh. I would say Hilltop Pizza, sausage and pepperoni, but you can never go wrong with a big steer steak.
Yep. What's a typical day in the life of our superintendent look like?
Yeah, there's no such thing, and I think that's probably what I love the most about this job. Today I started here at the academic assemblies. Then I spent 2 hours picking out carpet colors and paint colors for a new building. Later on this afternoon, I have a meeting with the governor. So you never know, and I think that's what's great about this job.
So what's the funniest movie you've ever seen?
Well, I'm old, so I'm going to say things like Anchorman, Happy Gilmore, Tommy Boy's probably maybe my all-time favorite, Fletch, Airplane.
What's your favorite sports team?
I'm a lifelong St. Louis Cardinals fan, and it's really tough to say that right now because I'm pretty sure we're the worst team in baseball.
What's your go-to breakfast?
Pancakes, without a doubt, pancakes and bacon.
If you could go back to high school, would you and why?
Absolutely. In a heartbeat, I would. I loved high school. I was involved in lots of things, student council, sports, music, speech, drama. Just all those experiences were outstanding. I think back to them with really great memories and great friends, too. I think that's maybe the best part, to go back with those friends again.
Yeah. If you weren't our superintendent, what would you be?
Probably some sort of coach. I really like working with people. I really like helping people kind of reach their goals. So if it had to be a realistic thing, that's what I would say.
If there's one person in this world that you could switch lives with for a day, who would that be?
See, that's a perfect question because I was also thinking with the last one, if it could be something random. And so I would say, I know he's not with us anymore, but Eddie Van Halen. I have always wanted to be able to play the guitar, just shred like that, just in a stadium and out there in front of everybody, but I couldn't play one note. So I think that'd be a lot of fun.
So what's your favorite song?
Man, again, that's really tough to pick. I would say, I'll give you a few. I think Rolling Stones, Gimme Shelter, James Taylor, Fire and Rain, Def Leppard, Photograph. There's just some random ones.
Are you as excited as the kids on a snow day?
Maybe a little after the decision is made. The stuff that leads up to that is not as much fun, and it's just really stressful, too, because there's a lot riding on that decision for everybody. And we want to make sure everybody's safe, but we also want to make sure we can have school when we can have it. So,
what's been the highlight of this school year for you?
Man, it's really been a great year. That's a tough one to really pick. If you're going to make me, and I know you are, so I would say opening night of the multipurpose stadium, just because so many people worked so hard for so long to see that happen and to be able to I literally walked around the entire night to every possible spot you could be in that stadium, and just the looks on people's faces and just the general feel. I think that was just awesome.
If you could tell all the seniors one thing, what would it be?
Never stop learning. I'll tell you that in a couple Sundays. But I think that no matter what you do, just keep learning new things.
All right. Do you think you could beat me in a game of pig?
Oh, hands down, yes. Hands down, yes. Not even close.
Are your courtside announcers, Cale Julander and Parker Strawn, here for this intense matchup of pig between Aaron Estelle, our very own, and our superintendent, Dr. Halupnik.
I'm excited. How about you?
I'm pretty excited. Our background knowledge on this matchup, we have Aaron Estelle, claims he's a killer three-point shooter, doesn't miss.
And Dr. Dirk's got a son who's a coach. I got a feeling he's got a little knack for the game, you know.
But we have heard he's been off the court for 2.5 years, so we'll see how this matchup shapes out.
I'm excited.
1 of 1.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Aaron gets first shot.
Ooh.
Way off the mark.
Off the top of the
Way
hoop.
off the mark.
Hot start from Mr. Estelle, if I do say so myself.
Getting breaky.
Okay, got a little paint layup. Good
Okay.
from Dr. Dirk.
First shot made of the night. Let's see if Aaron
See
can
if
repeat.
Aaron is good. No letters yet. Phenomenal shot early on in this game.
Oh, wait.
Good from Dr. Halupnik. We'll see if Aaron can match. It is also
that
good.
was a little close. We're still scratching. Barker, when do you think we're about to see a made shot
I
here
think it's
today?
going to be pretty soon.
There
Good
we
from
go.
Aaron. No, not quite. Just in front of the three-point line. Dr. Halupnik to avoid his first letter.
There
No,
we go.
there's a
Halupnik
P.
gets his first P.
There's the first letter of the day. Ron's got a
Ron's got the
one-letter
early lead. From the
Uh-oh,
announcer
from behind
desk.
the booth. Three ball, left side. Good. Swish.
drain.
Nothing but net for Aaron.
Let's see. Can he keep away from his
Let's
second
see.
letter here?
Ooh,
Oh, it was
just off
close.
it
We
was
got a
close.
PI for Dr.
Got a
Halupnik here.
pie. How long was the prep for this? Do you know?
Aaron was training. Ooh,
Okay,
one-handed.
good. A little one-handed. All right,
I
let's
feel
see
like
it,
it's
Aaron.
a simple stuff like this that's about to mess
Yeah,
up
it
Mr.
is.
Estelle. Oh,
What did he call? A
doesn't
switch?
count. He called a swish.
Oh. How we feeling, Aaron?
It's going well. Haven't really had to make a lot of shots.
What's your approach here?
Make a really insane shot.
All right, he's going for a really insane. Swish.
Go.
All right.
Can Aaron repeat?
Can Aaron keep his composure here? Not let his head get too big. He makes it.
We got the new approach
rolls that
here.
one in.
He's just waiting for Aaron to mess up.
There it is.
Can he let Aaron get in his head?
Keeping it going. I like the new strategy from Dr. Halupnik. Not let Aaron get a shot off of his own. From the elbow. It's good.
Ooh.
He switched it.
There we
Okay,
go.
Dr. Halupnik might have found his groove.
Oh.
Aaron knocks it down, though. Impressive composure by Aaron. Oh.
Aaron Estelle
other
yet to
elbow's
get his
no
first
good.
letter. He's looking very weak and very strong at the same time here.
Yeah, I'd
today.
have to agree with you there. I'm not exactly sure how to describe these performances.
Oh my goodness! Aaron hit from way outside!
The logo
Good! That might be it, Parker.
That might
That
be
be
the
it.
dagger.
Can we see the
Let's
most
see
insane
it.
thing possible right here? Can he make the shot to keep the pig away?
The shot is up.
Not
And
even close!
short. So
Not
short.
even close.
All right, let's
We
get
have
let's
our
get
very
some
own
quick
Aaron
interviews.
Estelle
Let's
taking
get
the
some
W
quick
here.
Interviews. Nice respect out of both of them.
I like that.
How we feeling?
Feeling amazing. Took a little longer than I wanted to.
What was your mindset behind that final shot right there?
Shoot from far away and hopefully make it.
It was an incredible shot. I won't lie.
I like that. Here we have the loser of this matchup, our very own superintendent. How you feeling after that?
You know, it was a tough afternoon out here. I think that I was just up against a really, really great competitor. He barely ever missed, and I couldn't hit a shot. I was tired before it started. It was not good. It just was not good.
We appreciate your efforts, Dr. Halupnik.
It was awesome.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming on.
Hi guys, welcome back to the On the Rise podcast. My name is Audrey.
I'm Allie, and today we're here with one of Southeast Polk's foreign exchange students. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about yourself and your experience with the foreign exchange program?
Yeah, so my name is Seyhuni, and I come from a really strange country. Its name is Azerbaijan. We're basically in the middle of Russia and Iran. It's a complicated region, as you can see, so I haven't chose Iowa, but I really love being in Iowa, like the nature, like the people of Iowa, and overall. And overall, my experience here has been pretty cool. I really like it here, and it has always been my dream to come to the U.S. So,
Did you have any misconceptions about like the U.S. like school system or anything, or the people even before you came here?
well, most of the people in those countries kind of have misconceptions about the U.S. Like, there's a misconception saying like the Americans are mostly like fat and all that stuff. But yeah. So when I grew up with those like American cartoons, like series and stuff, yeah, we did have some like stereotypical stuff. But overall, I was a little bit like clear-minded when I came here.
Yeah.
But I always knew, like.
Yeah.
What does your school system look like in your home country?
So it's not that different from here, but the main difference is that we don't have 12 years. The max is 11. Only the Turkish schools are 12 year, but it's optional. Like you can choose it if you want. And I actually studied in a Turkish school, and because of that, I learned 3 languages when I was in school: Azerbaijani, Turkish, and English. And English is compulsory if you need to like get your like diploma. But the other difference is that the classes are not as similar as to here. In Azerbaijan, you don't go to the classes. The classes come to you. Like you have one class, like you stick with the same people 11 years. And you don't go to the classes like here in the US. Like, for example, I have like AP World History. I have to go from one class to other class to like AP World History. But in Azerbaijan, it's more like the teacher of AP World History will come to your class. And
So you like stay in the same room kind of for all of them?
Yeah. Only like PE, we just go out or to the gym sometimes.
Yeah. And then were you happy when you found out you were signed to Iowa, or how did you feel about that?
Oh, it was a really interesting experience actually for me. So I'm the only student in Azerbaijan's history of Flex that got assigned to 2 families at the same time. Because we were kind of late.
Yeah.
Like we had like 2 days left to come here, and I didn't have a family yet.
Oh, goodness.
So I like wrote an email for one of the POs, the placement organizations, and they said that they have found me a family, but my own placement organization also found me a family.
Oh, weird.
So I had 2 families. One was in New York, not the city, New York State.
Oh, yeah.
And the other was in Iowa. But I already like my host father, the guy who's like hosting me, he's been the host father of my teacher.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of knew him already before coming here. Not like personally, well, I knew him. So also I was like, I can go to New York whenever I want, but Iowa is kind of different. Like, you know, it's an experience like that. So also I just like said that I would come here to Iowa and I can just travel whatever I want. So I just chose Iowa for its difference. Then I read about it and discovered some of it, and I keep discovering new stuff about Iowa, and I was really happy. And I have that like Iowa nationalism, you know,
Iowa pride.
Spirit. Yeah, the Iowa
there
pride.
you go. There we go.
For our final segment of today's podcast, we're going to be going through and telling you our favorite things about the Rise class and where we're going in the future.
All right, my name is Joel Livingstone. My favorite part of the class so far is, just living class, going out to businesses, learning what to do on a daily basis. And also, one thing that I enjoy about the class the most is like how much freedom we have. Everybody just working on their own stuff. And after graduation, I plan on going to Drake. I'm going to be studying accounting, and that's it.
I'm Parker Strawn. My favorite part about the class this year was being involved in pretty much all of the podcasts and just a bunch of different fun experiences with that. And after graduation, I'm going to go to Iowa and study something in the field of finance.
My name's Caleb Julander, and my favorite thing so far in RISE is working with the Pleasant Hill Chamber of Commerce. We did small business spotlights for local businesses in the community, and my favorite one was we went to Over the Top, and we sampled all their ice creams and made promotional stuff for them. And in the future, I plan on going to Iowa Central to study business and play baseball.
My name is Aaron Estel, and my favorite part of the class is meeting people like Dr. Halupnik, who you would not normally meet on a daily basis at Southeast Polk. And I've also gotten to meet Mr. Pettit and Mr. Belger and do different activities with them. And I'm going to school at Kirkwood, and I'm majoring in business.
My name is Allie Bruner, and my favorite part of this class was being able to go to Prairie Meadows and meet with a bunch of new people every week. This past week, we were able to see the backside of Prairie Meadows and go and see some of the horses. Next year, I am going to the University of Iowa to study business.
My name is Audrey Dev. My favorite part about RISE was working with Melissa Horton and the Altoona Chamber of Commerce and just getting to see everything they do for small businesses. And after graduating, I will be attending Iowa State to major in political science.
And that is it for our final episode of the On the Rise podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in all year, and have a great summer. What's wrong with that? That's a good outro.
Play the Phineas and Ferb.
That was good.
This podcast is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions expressed by the podcast hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the official stance of the Southeast Polk School District.